Good afternoon. Welcome to the Liberating Truths movement. My name is Andragon Kavanagh. I'm the husband and senior disciple of Avatar Electra, the spiritual master who's living today on planet Earth as a human incarnation of the great goddess, the being who brought existence into being and beings into existence an eternity ago. On this channel, I am here to provide you with information that you need as members of the human race to be able to inform, educate, and transform your life from the state that you've been forced to live in for many generations now, as human animals living in social jungles called civilizations, with laws to protect you from killing each other, and in a society where you're living in a rat race with dogs eating dogs, human beings that is, in a world where you're told that you only live once and then you leave here to go to paradise, if you're lucky, at the consent of the God whom you hold to be your divine being, or you go to a prison to live in a state of hell for eternity. The human race has been misinformed, misguided, and misled by a body of misinformation, disinformation, misconception, lies, deception, and deceit that have been taught to you by those who made themselves lords and masters over your lives, livelihoods, hopes, dreams, and future from the cradle to the grave. Avatar Electra came to this planet to introduce what she calls a new way of being to the members of the human race, to show them a body of knowledge, ancient knowledge, timeless truths, penetrating wisdom that they need to access, define, examine, practice, and master so that they can regain control of their own lives, so that they can reclaim their true identities as spiritual immortals who are daughters and sons of gods, and reconnect with the vast wealth of spiritual treasures that have been embedded inside their hearts and minds and bodies by their divine creator. Avatar Electra teaches human beings for decades now that once they come to understand, to know, and to feel their true identity as spiritual immortals, they will begin to know that they have everything, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. And in the process, they will start to become spiritually invincible. This broadcast then is being brought to you to arm you with a body of knowledge, wisdoms, and understanding that you need so that you can transform the life that you've been taught and told, programmed, and conditioned to live as a member of different races, classes, genders, religions, political, social, economic systems, where you are programmed to view the world through lenses that are cloudy, that are misguided, misinformed. Through this broadcast, Avatar Electra and myself intend to show human beings that Not only are they spiritual immortals with treasures they carry inside themselves, also with a DNA pool that contains dozens of pairs of strands of DNA that have been blocked, hidden, and stolen from them by those who have been controlling every aspect of their lives, livelihoods, for ages now. Our job here is to arm you with this knowledge so that you can then start to use it as a weapon to control the world you live in without violating, degrading, disrespecting, and harming the lives of those living in the world that you do. Human beings have been taught to see themselves as the dominators of life, as the dominators of nature, as the only intelligent species on this planet, as the only intelligent species in existence, and as the prize of creation by those members of the male gender who have made themselves, declare themselves to be the superior gender, the superior sex, given the right by their God of one male gender or another to impose their manliness, to impose their masculinity, their patriarchal, paternal agenda on the lives, on the hopes, dreams, future well being, welfare of the other gender. So, this broadcast, the intention of the content of this broadcast is to provide human beings with a new body of information that they can use to shift the place and point from which they've been taught to view, express, and experience their mortal lives in the world that they live in today as members of the human race. Thank you for listening to this first episode of the Liberation Truths Movement. Um, if you like the content of the information that I'm sharing with you, or if it resonates with you, then I invite each of you to click on to the like feature just below where I'm talking. This broadcast is brought to you by this family of three human beings, the three sisters who are here to work together to upgrade, uplift, and elevate the human race throughout their lives. And for the rest of the time, they are here living on this planet today. Thank you for listening. Blessings to you and have a good day. Goodbye.